Welcome. In today's episode, we are going to take a look at the newly crowned longest living vertebrate in the world. And as you might have been able to tell from the picture, it's a shark. This is Zach DTV, the place for interesting news from around the net. And let's get right into this. We all know there's a lot of different longest living organisms on the planet. Like the land tortoise can clear 200 years, or a clam that could live 500 years. One that people seem to forget about, though, is the monorhaphis Chuni sponge. This is a deep sea sponge that is known to live up to 11,000 years. Now that's amazing by anybody's standards. And while the Greenland Shark can't claim those kind of numbers, in a recently released paper, scientists stated that they believe these sharks can live between 272 to like 517 years old. The actual number they give is 392 plus or minus 120 years. And how they came to this number is also pretty interesting. Using a process developed by Jan Heinemer, they were able to radiocarbon date lens crystallines found in the shark's eyes. And this technique he developed is actually really cool as well. The basic principles behind this is the lens in your eye is basically a little envelope that is sealed while you're in the womb. So unlike the other molecules in your body, the carbon-14 that is found in your eye is the same carbon-14 that was there when your eyeballs were developed. Now, because carbon-14 varies year to year, by looking at the amounts that were captured in your lenses the year you were born, allows researchers to pinpoint the age of their subject. That's pretty neat, right? In fact, Heinemann used this method to date the corpses of 3 newborns in a murder investigation. Alright, let's get back to the study. This team of researchers then went on to gather 28 specimens of the Greenland shark, and they headed on over to the University of Copenhagen to radiocarbon date them. They were able to figure that the smallest of the sharks that they caught, the ones that were around 7 feet long, were all born post the 50s era nuclear testing. However, the largest animals were born well before it. They estimate that one of the 16-foot females was a minimum of 272 years old. Absolute minimum. And because they really can't establish a baseline for carbon-14 in the ocean, and they didn't know the area these sharks were born in, there is a large amount of error possibly. So they do believe that she could possibly be 512 years old. And theoretically here, the largest ones, the 24-footers that these can get up to be, could be over 6 centuries old. So of course, there's still the question, why? Why do these sharks live so long? And the answer seems to be their environment. Because they live in the extremely cold Arctic waters, and they are exothermic. They are some of the slowest moving sharks in the wild. They also have an extremely slow growth rate, as well as an exceptionally slow metabolism. Seems like if you add all that stuff up, you get a creature that can live hundreds of years. You know, when I think of all the things a 600-year-old shark could have seen in its lifetime, it kind of makes me jealous. What do you think? Would you like to live to see 600 years old? Or is the average human lifespan of 80 enough for you? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to click that like button and share me with your friends. It really helped my channel grow. I do this 5 days a week, that's Monday through Friday, so I hope to see you here again. And until next time, have fun and be safe. One that people seem to forget about, though, is the monorhaphis